My question is, we see them bringing in al-Shaabi and whatever that group is from Afghanistan. I don't remember the name. Right.
Fatimi.
Okay, thank you. Which is really bad, right? Because they could do serious damage to the Iranian people and they don't have any connections. But do you think that this might actually backfire on the regime because it's going to make a lot of people who maybe were more or less indifferent, including officers in the Artesh, be like, holy shit, these guys are bringing in the same people, like foreigners, to occupy us now. They are not at all people we want to support. Does that make sense what I'm asking?
You are very, very correct. And well, I mean, well, you're very correct that this is a potential. Okay. Whether it will have that effect or not, we don't know. Like this idea of Artesh officers being loyal to the people and being patriotic, this is a theory that hasn't yet been tested, but a lot of people see the potential for that to be the case, especially get how the Artesh, how much the Iranian people care about the border integrity. So the understanding is that the IRGC is more Islamic minded, and that people, at least within the body of Artesh, they are the ones who care about the pure soil of Iran and defending that from invasion. And given that they remember how much they fought against the Iraqis, especially like from these three groups, Zainabiyon from Pakistan, Fatimiyon from Afghanistan, and al-Shaabi, or the Popular Mobilization Forces from Iraq. The Iraqi ones are the most offensive because there was 8 years of war with Saddam trying to keep these people out. And now just opening the doors to them to come in looks like an act of invasion by Iraqis. And you're so right on this point. And this is why Princess of Pahlavi posted this to, I don't know if you saw this when I shared it with you guys earlier, because I'm just going to quickly read it. Sorry, I know we're we're short on time, but I'm going to quickly read this. So Princess Pahlavi posted this saying, the terrorists of the Popular Mobilization Forces, al-Shaabi, carrying Iraqi flags, have taken up positions in the streets and squares of Iran. They parade around sowing fear and threatening massacres while chanting their propaganda in the face of our people. What the Ba'athist regime of Saddam Hussein failed to impose on Iran during 8 years of war, the criminal Islamic regime is imposing on the Iranian nation today. This is the ultimate disgrace of an anti-Iranian regime that, in order to survive, has handed the country over to foreign occupiers. This is this is the trampling of a nation's pride and a blatant insult to the blood of those who defended the homeland for 8 years against Iraq. Shame on every. This is the part that you're talking about. He's trying to, he's trying to basically stir up their emotions to get them do something, right? Princess of Pahlavi say, shame on every man in military uniform who stands beside the invading terrorists of al-Shaabi against the great nation of Iran. Where is the Iranian army? This is the Artesh, right? Where is the Iranian army? Where are the veterans of the 8 year war with Iraq? Where has Iranian military honor gone? This, by the way, suggests to me that they were expecting, like, they were expecting them to do something by now, and they haven't. Where has Iranian military honor gone that Iraqi terrorists now lord over the lives, property, and honor of Iranians from Khuzestan to Tehran? The al-Shaabi and other Iraqi militias are invading and occupying forces. They have no place in Iran. They must be expelled immediately from the pure soul of Iran. Long live Iran, Reza Pahlavi. Right. By the way, see, like I believe in Princess of Pahlavi more than anyone else. Right. I believe him. I trust him more than anyone else. And I don't go around saying that he predicted everything. He saw everything coming. Like I think like when we're supporting people, we don't need to be religious about it, right? Princess of Pahlavi himself sometimes admitted that, oh, he thought this and then he changed his mind. Okay, these are not our saints, these are not our gods. These are people that we support for one reason or another, and we also see that sometimes they might miscalculate or have some expectations that did not take place, and it's only human for that to happen. But
If I can just ask you to comment, like, do you think that this is going to push more Iranians both in and out of the military to oppose the regime? Personally, like, what is your feeling on this?
So I think that many people from the armed forces are defecting, but defecting in the sense that they don't want to fight for the Islamic Republic. But I have not yet seen signs of them. I mean, maybe Princess of Pahlavi has seen signs because he has this platform for them to come and communicate with him. But I, as of right now, have not seen signs that them going as far as being ready to pick up arms to fight the regime. Okay, and that's what we need. I mean, the defections are good. Like them not refusing to follow orders is really helpful, but that is not going to be enough. We need an Iranian army that fights against the Islamic Republic. And if the Artesh, at some point, if the Artesh is not going to do that, we need to get the Iranian people who are willing to do that, not just armed with weapons, with guns and drones, but also train them. And also think that we need to get Ukrainians involved in the training process, because we saw the Ukrainian soldiers, they did that in Syria against Assad, and that was very helpful. That had a huge effect on the fall of Assad. So we need to basically maybe get the Ukrainians involved, not just in giving the drone technology to Iranians, but also in the training process. And I think we might need to liberate a southern city in Iran, part of the mainland. I'm not talking about one of the islands, part of the mainland, so that to turn that into a training base for the Iranian people.